A-Town.
Down.
Let's go! A-Town down! Scream it out loud!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here today. This is Loose Screws Podcast, episode 3, I believe.
I think so.
Everything wrestling today again. This is Isaiah Fabella here with my main man, Kobe, and we are going to break down everything that happened over this past weekend because it was pretty wild. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we don't really have like a structure this time. We're just gonna go with the flow because Isaiah stalled on the what's it called? The prediction video.
Hold on. I will say, my son's birthday was this week. There was so much planning into it. It was hectic. I did not have time. I tried to make time. I didn't make time. I was at my grandma's like every single day for some reason.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I could have done it myself, but I was like, I don't want to be like weird, and then people see and like, what is this guy doing? You know what I mean? But
I apologize for that, though.
We're gonna start off with some loose news. They just, I guess, announced the 12 wrestlers that are competing for the world title, at least on Monday. Or wait, no, actually it's all of them. It's Raw and SmackDown competitors. So yes. I believe it's going to be 2 triple threat matches on Raw and SmackDown. Winners face each other, and then winners of both brands face each other at Night of Champions to crown the new World Heavyweight Champion. And if a SmackDown winner wins, I think they just go to Raw.
Question.
So.
Did they make it clear? Because I did see that it was going to be 2 triple threats per show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean they're going to go into a fatal 4-way at Night of Champions, or are those two competitors facing each other on a Raw?
Yeah, they're facing each other. So 2 triple threat matches on Raw. Winners of those face each other. I don't know on the same night or not. I'm assuming it's just going to drag on to the next week. And then same from SmackDown. And then the 2 from each brand. It's just going to be 2 people face each other for the championship.
Interesting. I wanted a fatal 4-way. I feel like a fatal 4-way is more fun.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but I think they kind of just wanted to be a standard, 1v1 normal type 2K match to crown the new champion because they're gonna have great things down the line, I'm sure. But they just want to start off getting the title on someone. The said competitors, at least for now, not in order of matches or anything, just going down the line, is Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, so I guess he's going to be cleared sooner or later, Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio, Edge, I guess Edge is coming back for it, Damian Priest, The Miz, Sheamus,
Damian Priest,
yeah, Sheamus, Shinsuke, and Cody Rhodes. I didn't. So no LA Knight.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not.
That's a bummer.
Attention for it.
That is a bummer.
Yeah,
very big bummer.
No bloodline.
That's good. Yeah, because I was seeing a lot of stuff about Solo Sikoa apparently being mentioned as a big competitor for the match.
Wow, that's kind of
seem
crazy.
Like
okay. Yeah, the news just broke, so we got lucky to see this. I guess. Is there anything else news-wise?
Not that I've seen, but then again, also too, like I don't think I've been like on.
I don't think
any of the dirt.
At least nothing on top of my head that can just sprout something to be on here, But
yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So okay, so that's the end of loose news segment. So this weekend was WWE Backlash in Puerto Rico. It was their first time being there in a long time, other than since this last SmackDown. But it was a very fun night, I think. You didn't get to watch it immediately, you said, but...
yeah, I ended up watching it after, but... Yeah. Wow, I wish I did watch it live. I really did wish I did.
I guess you said you got spoiled for a couple of things, right?
So I got spoiled on the Carlito return, and stuff like that. Bad. But, I mean, I would have popped for that because I love Carlito, but... I think that was the only thing. And then I saw a picture of Dom with Rhea, and I couldn't tell if it was before the match or after, but it was kind of before. So I was kind of already expecting her to retain and stuff anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have the match card up or anything, but it opened with Bianca Belair and Io Sky. So I was in Austin this weekend, and we were driving back around that same hour. So I was trying to get back when it started. And no hate to Bianca and Io, but I was hoping they opened so I wouldn't miss something too big. Like I was like, oh, I hope they don't open like with Cody or with Priest and Bad Bunny. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh, I hope
yeah.
that I hope Bianca opens. And Kiara was like, I don't think Bianca's gonna open. She hasn't done that in a while. So I put it on my phone for a little bit, like while we were driving back, and her music hits first, Bianca. I was so excited. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't even gotta watch it now. Like I'll be good to get home. It was like a 15-minute left drive, and we got there. So I only saw the end of the match. I didn't get to see the entire match, and apparently it was really good. But I
So
didn't get to see
it was really really good. I will say, for EO, dude, the crowd absolutely drowned Bianca. It was firm. EO chants, like she was like, you would have thought like it was her crowning moment.
Yeah, that's what
I
I saw on
knew
Twitter.
that's the only thing I knew from the very beginning, that obviously she was not gonna win, because you could just tell it's kind of like a filler match. Um, and it's weird. It's kind of like most of the matches for me. Like you kind of could tell, like on these, like they do these big shows in like a different area, like
Mhm.
Puerto Rico or like Saudi Arabia and stuff, and they throw these like big matches, but like you can kind of see the finish, because they're like, a lot of people say like they're just glorified house shows,
Yeah,
and to me that's what they are. Like they're just pay-per-view house shows. Like you already know, like this isn't gonna happen, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was expecting Bianca to retain anyways, and I knew for a fact Damage Control was gonna accidentally cost the match too.
I don't even think
So
that was them costing it, but the way that they were talking about it, yeah, they costed them the match.
yeah, like I think it was the way it was done didn't kind of pull off that effect.
Yeah.
It was more like EO, like, oh, the ref catching them and EO getting distracted.
Yeah.
But I guess they try to turn it in a way like, oh,
Yeah,
Damage
they're just
Control.
trying to split it or make a more story out
Yeah.
of it. But,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, so the ending of the match was really good. I saw the power bomb from the turnbuckle to Io was crazy. I was my nephew and my brother were here watching, and they don't really watch wrestling. My nephew especially doesn't watch wrestling. He was into the whole night, dude. He wasn't on his phone like at all. Like he was completely into it. So that's
That
where we
power
started.
bomb was absolutely disgusting. I
She
looked like how looked like concussion central
yeah,
to me.
yeah. She
Like
landed like
that
on her
jump.
lower back
Ooh,
first, and then
ooh.
whiplashed.
That scares me, because you saw her head bounce and I was like, oh my god, like that is so scary. Like, and then I knew it was gonna be like a bad bump when I saw Bianca hop. I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. So what is your screw rating for that then?
I it was a good match. Definitely better than the matches like we've seen versus Bianca and Io on Raw, because those were kind of just build-up matches.
Yeah.
This one was an actual pay-per-view match. I would say that it was probably a 3 for me. Kind of center middle. It was really good showing for Io, but also too, it was like it's the predictability of it a little bit kind of dampens it. So
Yeah, I get what you mean, because when you say the glorified house show stuff, I think that does play a lot into stuff nowadays. At least, like there's not going to be any title changes, and if it is, it's going to be a less than title, like the Saudi Arabia with the women's tag team champions.
yes, yeah, just to kind of throw in that like little swerve that they can try and do, but yeah, that's
Well,
definitely how I see.
What was the next match?
I believe the next match.
Seth Omos.
Oh yeah, I skipped that match.
Did you really?
I didn't
Oh,
skip
no.
it, but I skipped all the way to the ending because I already knew it was
Oh
gonna
no!
happen.
So you missed out on a really good match, dude. Like
Really?
very surprised on how this one went. Omos came out first, and whatever, his entrance isn't really much. And then Seth came out, and I don't know if you've seen him standing in like Paris and stuff, and them singing a song for 15 minutes straight. He's just in the ring like with his hands up and like the lights on him. They try to do it again for him, and he's standing in there, and they're singing so loud. Like when the song's not playing anymore, they're just singing the song, and then
Really?
Omos kicks the shit out of him from behind, and like it was a great match, honestly. Like Omos like did his part
Wow.
really good, and it ended with that.
Dang. Okay, I'm gonna have to go rewatch it, because it was one of those matches. I was like, "There's." So me, and you know me, like I'm one of those that's like I need to see a build to a match. Like
Yes.
I need a story.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like AEW as much, because I'm always like they don't have stories to their matches, and if they do, it's like played out like way down the line and we don't see it yet. Like they have pay-per-view matches and it's just kind of like, oh, they have the most wins, so they're the ones in the match.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not story. So that match felt like that to me, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. Like, I'm just gonna watch the ending. Now I will say I can't wait till that move comes out on video games, because
That's crazy.
that top rope stomp was crazy good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and they had time to build the story. They announced it well before, and like they really didn't even have they didn't even really mention each other, which made me
at all.
Yeah,
It was weird. It was very weird. It was kind of like an exhibition match. It's so weird.
yeah. I mean, the right person went over if they're trying to make him champion and all that, but it did what
So
it needed to do.
I will say, yes, Seth Rollins needed to go over, but that too, like, I think that's the thing with Omos. That's why I wasn't excited to watch his matches, because like the whole Brock Lesnar thing.
Yeah.
He got into a match with Brock Lesnar, but I already knew Omos is just there because he's the big man. Like, he's a huge guy, and they want to present him as like an unstoppable monster. But every time he's in that big match, he's losing. So I'm like, oh, like it's just gonna be another. Oh, he loses again. So why should I be invested in it? You know, like the squash matches against smaller stars doesn't work when he's losing all his bigger matches. That's supposed to be important.
Mm-hmm. Like he's kind of going down like the Ryback route, except Ryback was winning the big matches sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Great Khali, like that's exactly what they did with Great Khali. He was supposed to be this mega force, but then when it came down to it later on the line, obviously Great Khali couldn't wrestle as good. But it's just like, you know, they're huge. They're just an obstacle for somebody to throw down, but it dampens with time because they never win. So
yeah. I just thought about this. I guess we can do it like what our predictions would have been if we had done it. Like, because I'm sure you had.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go back real quick to Bianca versus. I'm just gonna talk like we this is before that.
Yeah.
Bianca versus Io. I like if we would have done a predictions video, I would have picked Bianca, but I was rooting for Io, of course. But
yeah, same exact thing here.
Yeah.
Same exact.
And then also I don't agree with your rating. I would have gone a 3.5, just because I think Seth Omos was a 3. That's my rating for them. Oh, and of course I assumed Seth was winning.
Yeah, and I can't really give a rating for that one just because I didn't watch it.
True. I guess I can't do one for the other one, but yeah. So we both predicted those two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Third match, I think went straight to Rhea versus Zelina.
Yes.
Yeah. I had Rhea winning. I think it sucks because I feel like that's a great moment for Zelina. I feel like if she would have won the championship, that would have been awesome. But Rhea just got it, and I don't think it's time for her.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
I was actually during the build-up seeing a lot of tweets of that Zelina should win this and stuff, but I didn't agree with it just because I like the story was kind of just building off of the Judgment Day versus the LWO and not really Rhea
A lot of
versus.
people don't like that. So are you one of those that like, since it's in the faction wars kind of thing, you don't like?
So I don't mind the faction wars type of thing, but the only thing is like with the personal championship like that, like the SmackDown Women's Championship, I don't want it to change hand. Like, it's fine if it was in the faction war, but if there was a bigger story between Zelina and Rhea, and not just, oh, we're rivals because of this faction thing, it would have meant a little more, because then it would kind of give more of a personal reason as to why Zelina should win this, and not more of a, oh, well, I'm just going to bring it home to the LWO.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like
that's the only thing for me.
I feel like it was a bigger thing than whenever they did it with the OC in Judgment Day, when they brought in Mia Yim for Rhea. I think it was bigger, but still, I don't think that Rhea should have lost.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think so either, because I mean, that's her first championship thing, and she's supposed to be built up as a... Yeah. And she defeated Charlotte freaking Flair in, like, the greatest match that I've seen so far at WrestleMania for women, almost. Yeah, so, sure. I definitely don't think it should have lost on that account.
But it was a fun match. Again, it did what it did. I think the ending was a little odd. I feel like they could have done another 5 minutes, but a lot of the matches were kind of going on for a while, so I see why that one might have been cut a little shorter.
So, I might be in the minority, but I actually really liked the finish.
Huh.
So, my thing was, it was kind of like a swatting a fly for the last time. Like, you can't get the fly, you can't get the fly, and you finally just swat it. Like, you know you can do it, and you know you can kill that damn fly, but it's just hard to get it first. You know what I mean? You have to kind of wait for it to stop. That's what it felt like to me. As soon as she connected with, I think it was a headbutt, right, or something.
Yeah, she kicked her.
Or no, her kick.
Boot, yeah.
She kicked her. See, she kind of got her in like a vulnerable moment, and then it was just a quick riptide because she knew that'll put her away.
Okay.
So to me, I was like, ooh, like I thought it was a good finish because I was like, first of all, home country, they're gonna be sad. They're gonna be like, oh wow, like you know, like dang it. But it makes sense because Rhea can put away Zelina that quick. Like,
okay,
you can tell.
I agree with what you're saying. I wouldn't have seen it that way without you giving that analogy, but I'll give it. It's because I don't want to give like a 2.75 rating. I'll give it a 3 again. I feel like it was less than Seth Omos, but because of the crowd, I'll give it a 3 on my side.
I would say a 2.5, only just because it wasn't. It wasn't like a. I don't think it was meant to be a big, technical wrestling type match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I see. Okay, next was. Okay, this I didn't like. It was rumored all night that there was a double main events, and
I didn't like that.
And it was like they showed the match card. It was like the first half of our double main event is Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny, and I was like, that sucks. So they're gonna put a middle match before this. Like, I don't like that. Then it's not a main event. Like, they're just trying to make. I don't like it, but whatever.
So, I mean, that is something they used to do with the women to make it feel like they had a main event on the show. They would always say, double main event is Bayley versus Alexa Bliss, I believe, or something like that. And then the real main event is this. I don't like the whole double main event thing because it just doesn't make sense. It's not a main event.
Yeah. Unless they, I mean, if they would have named it not double main event, but this is the women's main event, that would make more sense. But
I wish they would go with the route of saying, like, this is our showcase match and this is our main event, because a showcase to me is more like a spectacle of a match, you know, like it's gonna be great, but it's not our only, like it's not the main attraction,
like what you're paying to see kind of thing.
Yeah, because people were paying for Bad Bunny,
exactly,
but the bigger story, the real, yes. So that's what I was like, a show, like if they use the word showcase, maybe just not double main event. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so Priest came out with his theme song, which I can't stand. I wish he would have came out with Judgment Day's theme, or at least a new theme, because Damian Priest's theme is so lame to me. But
really,
yeah. So,
I like how they have their own singles things though, like that. Like they have the Judgment Day theme, and they all have a similar singles type theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, Damien's is the worst of the three.
By far. It's not even close.
Yeah.
And then Bad Bunny came out to a new entrance theme, which obviously the whole crowd knew his theme song. I don't listen to Bad Bunny, but like he turned his entrance into a concert is what everyone was talking about.
Yeah.
It looks so badass.
It's pretty badass.
It was really cool. It was a really fun match. This really should have main evented, to be honest. This was a great go-home match. There's so much to unpack in it. Carlito's returned. Okay, when Carlito's music hit, obviously you were expecting LWO. Everyone's like, oh, LWO is about to come out next. And then that song hit, but it didn't open up with his words, like what he says.
Yeah.
Whatever he says. So it opened with his his theme song, and I thought it was George Lopez.
Yeah.
My immediate like 2 to 3 second thought in my mind, I was like, oh, George Lopez is showing up. What the heck? Like, I don't know, Puerto Rican, Mexican. I don't know what was in my head. I thought it was the George Lopez theme from, like, his show.
Oh, that is hilarious.
And then I popped. It took me a little bit of time.
Yeah. I definitely would have put it together way fast, because obviously the camera took forever to cut to the Titantron.
Yeah.
But I would have put it together if it was I spit in the face of the people that or whatever. That would have been so cool, but it didn't happen. So I was like kind of waiting, and I was like, what is that? And then I saw him, and I was like, oh my god, it's Carlito.
Yeah, it was really cool. He finally got his ovation that he didn't get in 2021 for the Rumble.
Yes.
He got the apple, he spit in the face. He did what he was going to do. Crazy match. Oh my god. The broken arrow into the table spot from Priest to Damian,
nasty.
Priest to Bunny was insane, yeah.
Nasty. I give big props because that's crazy. Like that's something I wish could happen to me, and Bad Bunny is literally doing it, and he's like, his week was packed before this,
Yeah, that's
so
what I
like
saw.
that is so crazy.
Yeah, it was great. I don't know if they're gonna continue with this. Maybe LWO versus Judgment Day. I don't think Bad Bunny will necessarily be involved until SummerSlam apparently.
Yeah.
But excuse me. But yeah, I had him going over. He went over. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, that was my rating exactly. So
Yeah, very entertaining. Should have been the main event.
Yeah.
That was Damian Priest's WrestleMania for sure, but it should have been the main event of the show.
definitely. And one thing I do appreciate so much is the fact that they made Bad Bunny win, but his win came from kind of getting lucky with the leg, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. They sold the injuries.
so
The injury
it
line.
definitely didn't make him look like, oh, he just lost to Bad Bunny, who doesn't have like a lot of wrestling experience.
Yeah.
It made him look like, damn, like he almost dislocated that leg and he can't really walk on it. Like,
Yeah, Priest was doing good at selling the leg for a while.
very good, very very good.
Okay, and then we move on to the match before the main event. Riddle, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos and Solo Sikoa. I had the Usos and Solo going over in this one.
I think I was thinking maybe I was thinking the opposite. I thought Zayn and them were going over to get ready to do the whole, thing we're seeing as Solo
It's
and
just
stuff.
I hate the prolonging of these stuff because like it's every week. It's like it's probably gonna happen. The turn is probably gonna happen in SmackDown. The turn's probably gonna happen at Backlash, and now it's like the turn's probably gonna happen at Night of Champions. It's like okay, do it. Like we know it's happening. I don't like the slow burn of this because we already have the slow burn of Sami.
I was a very big fan of the Bloodline storyline. Now it's kind of getting like, just pull the trigger already. Like, and I don't know what it is about Solo. He's just kind of getting on my nerves right now. Like, I guess we're supposed to be feeling like that, but this isn't like he's a heel type of thing. It's kind of like just as a like, fuck, like you're annoying me, like type of thing. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of story in the match more than wrestling, I guess. But to me, I mean, it's entertaining because I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna keep like, I wonder what's gonna happen. But it's also like, whatever. Like I don't really want to talk about it because it's not. The little details aren't little anymore, you know.
yeah, it's prolonged. It's going on way too long.
Yeah,
way
for
too
sure.
long.
Um,
And it doesn't help that the champion isn't there a lot. I feel like that's a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
they're waiting for, is for Roman to be there so the turn is more impactful.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Then yeah, the Usos Solo won the match. I'm not gonna give it any more than a 3. I don't even. It reached a 3 for me, but like, it didn't do too
Yeah.
much. It shouldn't have been on before because the crowd was into it at the beginning. Then it got very awkward. Like I don't know. It just got a little awkward, and then they got back into it at the end when Riddle came in.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that there was a big part in there where it looked like it was supposed to be like that near fall pop kind of thing.
Yeah,
And
it
the
was
crowd
like-
wasn't even counting no more because they were just like, oh, like, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I was kind of like, oh, the energy's out of them. Like the Bad Bunny match took everything out of them, obviously. So they had a hard job pulling off what they did do, and I do think that they did a good job in the spot they were in.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, moving on to the real main event, I guess, was Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I had Brock winning. I was wrong about this one. I was really thinking they're gonna completely swerve us. Well, this is before we knew the match order. I thought this was not.
Yeah.
I thought Bad Bunny and Damian Priest were gonna main event, so I thought Brock was gonna smash Cody. I thought he was gonna completely, like.
I thought so
no
too.
moves are gonna get off. Did you really? Okay, so we both had Brock winning.
Yeah. I really thought Brock was gonna kind of destroy Cody to give him that more like, and I wouldn't agreed with it because I like, to me, I was like, they're gonna try and do this thing where he gets thrown down so many times, gets absolutely demolished, and then later on he's gonna come back stronger than ever, get his redemption on Brock, and then get his redemption on Roman. And I was like, oh, like this is really what we're going through.
Yeah.
But then I was surprised, genuinely surprised to see that, and the amount of blood we saw. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
wow.
I was cringing so bad.
Interestingly enough, apparently Brock Lesnar did it on purpose.
Yeah, it was the
Which
hard way.
I thought about it. Yeah, because I saw, like, I've seen Brock get accidentally hit or something, or like he'll accidentally hurt himself and he gets legitimately pissed off in the match and start
Hmm.
throwing like some shoot moves or
Yeah.
something. But I guess you could tell he meant to do that because he still went on, let Cody do the punching and stuff on his head and stuff.
Oh
So
my god, but it was so
I
bad.
think
It was
he,
so much. It was way too
yeah.
much, dude. Like, it was scaring me.
To me it looked good though.
Oh yeah.
I thought it made Cody look 10 times
Oh yeah.
better
He
in
looked
my
badass.
opinion.
Yeah, he looked cool.
Yep. It
Um,
was kind of like that Becky Lynch bloody nose on SmackDown type stuff when they invaded Raw. Like that made her
yeah.
into the man. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was a good moment for sure.
So the thing you had mentioned about the reason you thought Brock was gonna win, like because you were just like thinking old WWE, like this is what they always do, like
Mhm.
that. I had
Yeah.
a different reason. I was thinking we literally still don't know why Brock attacked Cody. So I was
Yeah.
assuming no matter what happens in this match, since we don't know why he attacked him, it's going to continue. The rivalry is going to continue. We're going to have another match, probably at Night of Champions. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess Cody's not going to win his triple threat match. To, or maybe he
Brock's
does, and then
gonna
he faces Seth. Yeah, Brock's probably going to do something to attack him, and then again, and then we'll
I
have
just
match two. Hmm?
I just got an idea. Or a light bulb went off. I am thinking, what if they're gonna prolong this rivalry to 3 matches?
Yeah.
That Cody wins all 3,
Uh,
just like
Seth.
Roman Reigns
Oh,
beat Brock Lesnar all 3 times.
I wasn't
I
watching
just thought
WWE
about
at that
that.
time, but
Yes, you were. We
all three
watched it
times.
together. Yeah, he faced him at SummerSlam,
Yeah, SummerSlam,
beat him,
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, and then
Those are the only two that I know
there's a
of.
third time. No, there's a third time. Hold on.
He's faced him like 11 times.
Well, yes, but within this span of his Universal title run, I think it was because when did Paul Heyman turn on Brock
That
Lesnar?
was Royal Rumble. Uh, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley.
Was it?
Yeah, and then Roman came in, speared Lesnar. Heyman turned, and then
Then-
Lesnar won the Rumble the same night.
Yeah. Okay, and then they had their match at WrestleMania, right? And Roman won.
Hmm.
But was that the double title match?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to relook at that. But I swear, I really think Brock Lesnar lost 3 times in their rivalry, like straight.
No, I think you're wrong, but it's fine. Uh, anyways, yeah, so I was thinking the reason that Brock is going to win is because we don't know why he won yet, so or why he attacked him yet. So they're going to continue this rivalry, and I'm assuming if they continue rivalries, that Cody's going to win the last one. So I assumed Brock was going to win this one. That was my biggest reason for it. But I was wrong. That was my one wrong in this match card. But yeah, a lot of blood in that match. It scared me really bad because it was dripping out of his head. It was very bad for me. But
Oh, nasty cut.
yeah, I didn't rate that one. I'll give that one 3.5. I don't think that one was better than Bad Bunny and Damien.
I'll give it a 3.5. But it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't anything like I thought was going to be
Yeah.
crazy good. I will say, Brock Lesnar's German suplex on Cody is one of the best looking German suplexes I've ever seen. Like Cody really,
Mhm.
really sells it good.
Yeah, well, better than Bobby Lashley has ever sold a German suplex from from Lesnar.
Like him popping his shoulder out of socket and
Oh,
shit.
yeah. But yeah, overall fun night. Again, wasn't gonna change much storyline wise. It was all gonna be the same at the end. But moving forward, I feel like it's gonna get we're gonna heat up going into the next SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. I feel like they're gonna be really good matches. Oh my God, I missed one. I don't know
What?
where this match came in. Austin Theory versus Lashley versus Bronson Reed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, I completely skipped over that.
It was a fun triple threat though. It was
Oh,
very
yeah.
fun.
So my prediction in this match originally was Bronson Reed was going to take the U.S. title, but then I started thinking about it. I think the day before I was telling Kiara, Bronson Reed got drafted to Raw, and Gunther is also on Raw, so they're not going to have 2 titles on Raw. But I really thought he was going to win. So then I was like, it's probably going to be Lashley or Lashley or Theory, and I just went with the wild card, and I picked Theory again, and he won. So
I was expecting Theory to win because because is Bobby Lashley on SmackDown, right?
yeah,
So I was expecting Theory to win anyways, but in my way of thinking, I guess I kind of didn't realize they're going to separate brands, Reed and
yeah.
Lashley. I thought they were going to kind of do their one final singles match at a pay-per-view or something. So I was like, oh, I bet you something's going to happen where either Lashley
they're
or
gonna take
Reed
each
is
other out.
pinned.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it technically happened, but now that I think about it, I was like, we're not going to see that rivalry play out longer unless they just ignore the brand split. But
which it seems like they might do with a lot of people, which is it's kind of annoying. But
like, did you see what Natty said about it? Apparently,
yes, yeah, and she's also Roman's next opponent. So I don't remember who posted that, but
handpicked by Triple H.
yeah. But yeah, that was a fun match. It was a little short too, but yeah. Okay, I guess next we can move on to. I guess we can predict the winners of the triple threat matches, which we don't know who's in the matches yet, but we can say who's coming out from Raw and SmackDown. From Raw,
Definitely.
from Raw we have Seth, Cody, Shinsuke. What is that noise?
My chair.
Oh wait, no, I think I'm getting messages on Discord from the other chat
Oh.
that I was in. Will it
Probably.
make the noise? Okay, like, will it record the sound?
No.
No? Okay, never good. From Raw, we have Seth, Cody, Shinsuke, The Miz, Damian Priest. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Where did the Judgment Day get drafted? They got drafted to SmackDown. No, they got drafted to Raw. Yeah, they're on Raw. Where's The Miz? He's on Raw too, right?
Miz is on Raw.
So Seth, Cody, Shinsuke, The Miz, Priest, Finn Balor. Okay, then that is 6. Okay, those are from Raw. Seth, Cody, Shinsuke, Miz, Priest, Finn Balor. Who do you have coming out of that? The Raw side. I said, who do you have coming out of the Raw side?
Oh.
He said,
Well, definitely Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I have Seth.
No.
I assume the matches are going to be... I don't think they're going to have Seth and Cody in the same match yet.
Well, unless they do, so that they can have Cody lose his match.
No, I don't know.
Well, because who are the other ones again? It's Cody. Like, who are the 3 biggest names in the match?
Seth,
Cody, Seth, and who?
Cody and Finn, I guess.
Finn or Nakamura.
Yeah.
So unless they do, no, yeah, they have to spread Cody and him for star power in each match.
Yeah, and I think each guy that gets the pin is going to be on Priest and Miz.
I say Finn's getting the pin.
Fuck, I don't know. Okay, we both have Seth coming out. And then on SmackDown, it's Sheamus, Edge, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley. Fuck, that's a lot of power.
Austin Theory's gonna be in there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Edge.
You have Edge coming out of the whole thing? Wow.
I have it. So I think they're gonna do a play on, because that's technically the newer version of the title he had to retire against. So it's kind of like a small redemption for him to maybe get it back one last time.
So you have Seth versus Edge and then Seth going over, or what?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I have Seth versus AJ Styles and then Seth going over.
I can see that. So I say Edge only because I could see it as a passing of the torch type of moment. Like, here's my World Heavyweight Championship. You know?
I guess so.
Like...
That's going to be interesting. I didn't realize there was so much power on SmackDown for this title. But either way, I'm thinking it's going to stay on Raw. I don't think we're even going to have the confusion of what if a SmackDown guy wins it.
So I did see that apparently if SmackDown wins it, that that person will be drafted to Raw, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that was what Triple H said. He said, whatever place Roman goes to, that's where he'll stay with those titles. The other title will go to the opposite brand. So they would have to do that, I guess.
Dude, this tweet just said, they really added Theory in the tournament when LA Knight was right there. Why are we attacking Theory? I understand LA Knight should have been in it, but Lashley should have been out.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I don't think Theory should be in it. I really don't.
LA Knight's gonna be
He's our United States champion, though.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why he's in there. You know, like it just doesn't make sense to me.
I guess.
Because think about it. If it's Night of Champions, then it's gonna be like the old Night of Champions where everybody's defending their title.
Yeah.
We already know he's gonna defend his U.S. championship.
Yeah,
he's not gonna win.
Right.
So
Okay,
that's my thinking.
You got me. I was wrong.
But I don't know why Austin Theory. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I mean that's all for me. That's all I have. Unless you want to keep going, but whatever.
Well, Austin Theory is somebody that I don't care. I'm good, bro.
I'm gonna put a Theory freaking highlight reel on this when I post it.
No, I love Austin Theory. He's gonna think I hate him.
My shirt still hasn't came in, Theory. Can you please get me my shirt? I ordered it a month ago.
Damn. He probably handpicked your order and said, "I don't want this Kobe guy."
I see everyone else getting their shirt except for me. What do I gotta do?
He's like, "Who is Kobe?"
All right. Well, we have coming up soon is our Minecraft video coming out. We are starting a gaming playlist, not a gaming channel, but like a
playlist
segment. I guess I don't know because I already have our videos in playlists of however whatever. But yeah, Isaiah's the one doing that side, so that's why it's taking forever. But
no, so what I was gonna tell you was I'm kind of waiting to do a second video so that way like how I told you I was gonna do it like in separate sections between each theme.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to wait until I get 3 full-on videos so I can splice them and put them out and get like maybe 8, 9, 10 videos ready that are short and splice them between like and schedule them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was just kind of being a hater.
Unless you want me to.
No, that makes more sense. I was being a hater since you were hating on Theory. But
oh
yeah,
I guess.
Did you see the intro video I sent you for it?
Yes,
I did. You don't have to use it. I just sent it to you.
No, I actually liked it, and then I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail I really liked too.
Yeah, I did that one with myself in a hotel.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm. It took me like 10 minutes.
Like you made it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I made the.
What? It looked like the video or the thumbnail?
Both. Or no, the video. No.
Bro, the thumbnail looked like, I'm not even kidding you. It looked like professionally like laid out, like a Minecraft professional layout to me.
No, yeah, I made that.
I thought you got it off of clip art. Canva. That's funny.
Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, I don't have anything else podcast-wise. If you want to end it, then we can just talk about whatever after.
Alrighty, so thank you for watching episode 3 of our wrestling podcast. Like I said, I'm Isaiah. This was Kobe. We will see you next week for our new podcast once we get closer to our new World Heavyweight Champion.
See ya.
See you later.